Chasten Buttigieg, the spouse of former Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, criticized current Transportation Secretary Duffy for taking two of his sons on a presidential delegation to the Daytona 500 this past weekend. Duffy, who previously worked as a host for Fox News, shared a video on the social media platform X on Sunday. In the video, he was with his sons Patrick and John Paul just before they boarded Air Force One, which was en route to the Daytona 500. "We're about to get on Air Force One. I have Patrick and John Paul with me. You can see the back end of it," Duffy said, gesturing towards the plane. "We're heading to Daytona for the 500. It's a beautiful day, and we're hoping it doesn't rain." Duffy continued, "For these guys, it's their first time on Air Force One. The president is about to arrive, so we're going to board and head to Daytona. It's going to be fantastic." In response to this video, Chasten Buttigieg posted on X, referencing the criticism his husband faced when he took Chasten on a presidential delegation to the Invictus Games, an event for wounded veterans. "I remember when Fox News was in an uproar when a certain secretary took a family member on a presidential delegation," Chasten wrote. "Let's see how this situation unfolds." Back in 2023, Fox News Digital reported that the transportation secretary at the time took his husband on the presidential delegation to the Invictus Games, traveling via a private military aircraft. Pete Buttigieg explained that diplomatic protocol traditionally allows officials to be accompanied by their spouses, and mentioned that he did not reimburse the cost of his husband's travel. He suggested there was a double standard applied to him and his husband. "Before me, it was the Secretary of the Army under President Trump who took that trip with his wife," Pete Buttigieg stated in a Fox News interview. "Before that, it was Mrs. Trump as First Lady who attended the Invictus Games. Before her, Mrs. Obama did the same." Pete Buttigieg further questioned, "If no one questioned why Secretary Esper and his wife led that delegation, which they rightfully did, then why is it different when it's me and my husband?" The Department of Transportation has been contacted for comment,